over 20 years, the Thomas Wooden Railway has continued to put smiles on millions of children throughout the world. Over the last couple of decades, hundreds of Thomas's friends and rolling stock have been released. Many of these only lasted for a short while, and others have survived the test of time since day one. Join me every Friday as we spotlight one character a week. This is Character Friday.
Hi everyone, this is Soto Pro here, and I'd just like to remind all of you that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Character Friday! Wow, it's been a while since I said that. In fact, it's been exactly 1,386 days to the day since the last Character Friday. But who's counting, right? Anyways, today I wanted to spotlight Isla. All the way from the land down under, this fixed-wing air ambulance airplane resides in the country of Australia. Isla is a flying doctor's plane based on the King Air B200 and was originally designed and used for military service. She is painted in a beautiful red, white, and blue livery with the Royal Flying Doctor Services, or the RFDS logo, painted on both sides of her tail. One thing that Isla prides herself on is that she is always ready for any emergencies and willing to take to the skies at a moment's notice to help whoever is in need. Therefore, a pretty amazing perk of Isla is that she is able to travel much faster than any of the engines, making her very useful for those who are in need of a quick medical response. One of her great character traits is that she's extremely kind and caring to all those around her, and she always takes her job very seriously. According to the online Wikia, Thomas was first introduced to Isla in the Australian outback when Shane saw her in the sky, jokingly telling Thomas that she was a flying koala. In a later episode, Thomas unfortunately got stuck on a broken bridge and tried to flag down Isla, who was flying over him, but she ended up flying away instead. However, later that day, Shane arrived to help Thomas and explained that Isla had told him that he needed to be rescued. One final interesting story about this character is that one day Thomas was trying to be a rolling doctor as opposed to a flying doctor, and he wanted to help people like Isla. He tried to get some of the emergency calls that Dr. Claire and Isla were attending to, but never could arrive soon enough as Isla would always beat him to the locations, and he felt jealous about it. The story does not end here though. Later in the story, Isla flies by to warn Thomas about an oncoming cyclone storm approaching. Long story short, Thomas was able to rescue some townsfolk as Isla could not fly into the storm. It's interesting to note that Isla's wooden railway model was only available in the Big World Adventure set from 2019 to 2021, and unfortunately this playset fetches a pretty penny on online retailers like eBay nowadays. I understand that this is a newer set that was sold during the Thomas Wood days, which in my opinion was a Thomas identity crisis. I never did care for the Thomas Wood era, as I felt like this was a big change from the direction from the wooden railway line of the past. First off, I think the open cab design on Isla is very odd. I know that it is intended to carry a passenger like Dr. Claire into the skies, but to me, it feels empty and looks incomplete with that void space. I should also point out that Isla's wings are made out of complete plastic, which to me is a big missed opportunity, although I have to admit Jeremy was designed similar, and I don't think they had too many options from a manufacturer point. One interesting design on this model is that there's a magnet on the bottom of Isla that is actually supposed to attach to a magnet animal harness that I unfortunately do not own. This harness can be lowered by the young engineer to help rescue animals or people in need. In conclusion, I think this is a unique character that does have a lot of potential, and I hope that they continue to expand on Isla's character and keep her relevant in future stories. So many characters have such a bright future, but then fade into oblivion. I really can't recommend this item to many people, as you're looking at an outrageous price for this set. Although I will say, here's a hack. I was able to actually pick up Isla's model on Amazon as a brand new replacement item for around $20. Thanks for watching. And remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Hey everyone, Nate the Great here. I'm here for a cameo today, and I just wanted to remind you that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Your